It's not clickbait.
My name is Grayson. That's Grayson, not Grayson.
This is my journey of last semester. It's how I did an entire year's worth of college in just 3 months for $700. That's right, just $700.
I did it with no scholarships, no financial aid, no loans, and definitely no clickbait. Oh yeah, and I also got to do a lot of traveling and working at the same time. But before I give you the answer on how I did all this, let's talk about the problem.
Student debt. Student debt is out of control in this country. It's currently at $1.26 trillion and rising every day. That's more than auto or credit card debt in the US. You could spend almost $1 million a day for the next 3,000 years. Seriously. If you had this much money, you would have the net worth of 13.33 Bill Gates.
And that's just 1 trillion. We didn't even count the other $250 billion into those stats.
And the people going into this debt just want to get a higher education to better themselves, not to be indebted for the next few decades. And we've come to expect high school students to make decisions about careers, loans, and finances that will affect them for the coming decades. We don't even trust these students to rent a car at this age, but they can certainly sign up for monetary prison. For those who graduate with debt, payments usually start about 6 months after they graduate. This is hardly enough time to embark on a career with your brand new education. Yet you're still going to have to pay, dream job or not. Student debt is something we don't even blink at anymore due to the heavy emphasis on education. Let's be clear, education is wonderful and necessary. However, we need to change the way we think about paying for this education. Imagine with me for a moment, what does the future look like for you with zero debt? Maybe more family vacations? How about starting your own business? Maybe taking a year off of work to work on that book of yours you never finished. You open yourself up to a life of possibilities when you live without debt. This is the reason I sought out a different route for my education. Before I start this part, you must know that none of this is sponsored. This is just my personal experience of this past year, and I want to share with you how to do the same thing. The whole reason I was able to even do what I did this past year is because of testing out of classes. Now these tests are for mostly general education courses. Each exam is worth between 3 and 6 credits. You can transfer these credits to the vast majority of colleges after passing the test. Now I've done 11 of these tests, and I now have 33 credits that I just transferred to my university. That's more than a year's worth of college.
So here are some of the benefits of testing out. These credits are easy to transfer. All of the tests are multiple choice, one of the easiest kind. Your score doesn't affect your GPA. Yeah, that's right. It only gets counted as a pass or fail. You're going to save thousands, if not tens of thousands, on getting your degree. And because there's no classes to attend or teachers, you're going to have complete freedom while you do it.
And that's what I've done for this past semester and this current one. Okay, obviously there's a little bit more to it than this. If you're interested in learning precisely how to do this, how to transfer the credits, how to sign up for it, how to study for these things, check out my short ebook I wrote called Knockout College. It's the guidebook to testing out of classes, from day one to just learning about it to passing an entire year of it. I cover all aspects based off of my personal experience as well as some others. Now this book is something I would have definitely used when I was just getting started and would have saved me a ton of time. If you want to learn more, check out my website, knockoutcollege.com, where I write advice for students on how to do this. All the links are below. I'd really love to hear from you if this is something you've heard of before, or if this is something you're interested in, or maybe for a student you know.